right, so what's up, guys? We just got breakfast. I'm with Alex, and we're going to talk a little bit about Australian swimming and kind of how the trajectory works here for kids, especially because in the States we have all the colleges. Kids are trying to swim at D1 universities, but also balance that with national swimming in the U.S. And so we're just going to kind of compare and contrast that with Australian swimming. So it's all you, Alex.
Beautiful. G'day, everyone. So I guess Australian swimming, so very different to what you guys have in the States. Obviously we're all driven through squad programs, whether they're run by a business like ourselves, Harley Elite, or through councils, and we drive up into clubs. So we might have clubs that are run and established under not-for-profit organisations, some clubs that are run under their businesses, and then we go and compete through a staging and a pathway system. So it's actually funny enough, last month Swimming Australia put out a new system that our age group system is going to be following under, and it's all about maturing the athletes and making sure that they have longevity in the sport. So I actually haven't spoke to you about that,
okay.
So on the spot.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to be having what's called a junior stream through our competitions. So that's everyone that's 12, 13 and under. So it obviously is pendant on the national titles through a club system. So what we have through that is obviously they're trying to ensure that kids are not doing bigger races or bigger events, and then they've got their own championships through an area, state or nationals. And then we jump up into our age nationals, which is also broken into your state and your area championships. So that's from boys 14 to 17s now only, and girls 13 to 16s. And then what they're trying to do is keep swimmers and obviously the parents involved with the sport a little bit more. So instead of jumping straight up into opens and racing the big men and women, they jump up into a tiered system with your age group. So the boys now have an 18-19 age nationals and state, and then 20-21s, and then the same for the girls, the 17-18s and 19-20s. Then you jump up into opens. So I guess Swimming Australia are trying to make the movement to keep kids in the sport longer, obviously trying to understand through a lot of studies that we're involved with maturation. Obviously some are early bloomers, some are late, so trying to keep these kids involved as much as we can. They're trying to redevelop what the system is, but hopefully not losing these kids out to other sports as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting because, like, in the States, we definitely don't have it's 18-19 age group and then 20-21 age group. We don't have that. I mean, essentially, kids either finish with high school and then they're done with the sport of swimming, or they go to college and then they finish college and then they're done with the sport of swimming. I feel like USA Swimming's kind of trying to make a movement now for when after you're 22 years old that you're going to continue to swim and be able to receive some sort of funding to be able to afford swimming, because you really can't swim full time at a pro elite level and hold a job at the same time. So that's pretty interesting. I think it would be funny to look at a heat sheet and see 18-19 age group and a 20-21 age group, just because we never.
Well, it's our first year that we're doing it, so we're even from coaches, it's a bit of the unknown. But what will happen is everyone will race in the heats as circle seated as well, so it doesn't matter what age you're in,
right.
And then in the finals you'll jump into a tier system. So even if you are an 18-year-old and you make the top 8 in the open final, you would probably choose to race in the open final over your age, because at the end of the day you're trying to jump up and race that next tier. So it's going to be interesting. It's obviously a bit of a waiting game as well. So I know even personally we had 2 kids on the junior stream, so they're not allowed to race at their nationals, and they qualified on the weekend, but now they've got to wait 18 months to race at their very first nationals. So you can tell a bit upset kids, but you know what I mean, hopefully that next 18 months it'll be some good races and good results.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
But normally we do special days and specific days.
What does Form 1 actually mean?
So your main form stroke.
Okay.
So you've got freestyle, you've got Form 1, main form, Form 2, Form 3. So it's just how we title things down. So I guess for us when we go to carnivals, because the carnival program's so big, you'd hit an IM, you'd hit a free, and then you'd probably only get a chance to hit your Form 1, like your main form, at a bigger meet.
Okay.
Unless you're very talented and you can do everything.
Do the meets here, are they pretty selective? Do you have to be invited to them, or can
You got to qualify.
You have to qualify?
Yeah.
All of them? Even younger age?
Yeah, or even younger. So they've just started bringing out some carnivals that you can go in with no time.
Okay.